Hey, hi, hello there, what's up? Tonight I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about video streaming services. As you may or may not know, Amazon unveiled, I think it was yesterday, their instant streaming video service. Now for a while now, Amazon has had a video on demand service where you could pay to rent videos, you could pay to buy videos, but there was never a flat monthly rate like Netflix offers or like Hulu Plus offers, where you can pay $6, $7, $8 and get unlimited or at least some limit amount of video streaming. However, that has all been remedied as of yesterday. They opened up some portion of their video library. I think it's 5,000 videos. Now this compared to Netflix. Netflix has, I believe, I read somewhere 11,700 streaming titles available. It was like the hackingnetflix.com site or something like that. Anyway, so the selection they're offering is not quite as big as what Netflix offers, but if you remember, a short while ago Netflix offered next to none. I mean, it was, you could get this huge library on DVD and like nothing online. You could stream a couple of TV series and a couple of movies, and that was about it. The current Amazon selection is sort of like that, although there are some decent titles available out there. But basically, if you're not familiar with it, like I said, they've got 5,000 streaming titles available through the Amazon Instant Service if you are an Amazon Prime member, a paid Prime member. So people with the free student membership or the free Amazon Mom membership doesn't apply. There's a free 1-month trial. I think you can get the free streaming with that, so that might be worth looking into if you're interested. But basically what I wanted to talk about tonight was the comparisons and how it affects people like myself, people that are Linux users. Basically, the main services you've got as far as video streaming online, you've got Netflix, of course, we've now got Amazon's Instant Video Service, we've got Hulu Plus, and other than that, there aren't any huge ones. I mean, there's Boxy, but I'm not really sure how Boxy does their content. It's been so long since I've really dealt with them. If I remember correctly, they aggregate a bunch of content, kind of like Hulu does, and maybe in a slightly different way. But feel free to give me to correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. Give more information if you like. But basically, I wanted to focus on the big three there. They're the Amazon, Netflix, and Hulu. So, as far as Linux-based stuff on the desktop, the only ones that work on the desktop are Hulu, Boxy, of course, and the Amazon stuff, because they're all sort of Flash-based. Or they all have their desktop apps. Amazon works through the browser using Flash just fine. Hulu works through the browser with Flash or has a desktop app. Boxy has a desktop app, and I think it works through the browser as well. Again, been a long time since I've used it. Netflix does not. Netflix on the desktop requires Silverlight, which is Windows only. The DRM required is not available on Linux yet because they haven't allowed it to be something to that effect. So that's a huge strike, in my opinion, against Netflix. Even though they do have quite possibly the best library in terms of just sheer volume, they have a huge strike against them for desktop usage for me. Their content is available on the iPhone, not available on any Android-based devices yet. So yeah, that's a huge strike for me. I saw someone mention that you can stream Amazon on your Android phone, which is awesome because you've got Flash on a lot of Android phones. So that does push Amazon up in my book. I tried Hulu earlier. Unless you have the Hulu Plus app, which I think is iPhone only, you cannot stream Hulu on mobile devices at this point. So that's another sort of a down for me from Hulu. By the way, I hadn't mentioned the content on Hulu. There are a lot of movies, a lot of TV shows. If you pay for the Hulu Plus subscription, you get a larger back catalog of TV shows and I think a few more movies. I had the Hulu Plus subscription for a very short amount of time. I had the free trial thing, and it was okay. I mean, the catalog, like I said, was a lot larger, but it was mainly just the same content, just a little more of it. So instead of getting the last 5 episodes of a show, you get the last 3 seasons of that show, which for a lot of people, that's a great thing. But anyway, looking at this from an overall perspective, I'm the kind of person that if I'm watching content, I either want to do it on my computer screen or on my TV. We've already talked about my computer screen, the Linux screen, and in that aspect, Hulu or Amazon pretty much come out the same. Hulu comes out a little bit better in my opinion because it's free, unless you want more content and then you pay. Amazon, you get for $80 or $70, I think it's $80 for the Amazon Prime account, you get free 2-day shipping and free unlimited streaming of their 5,000 movies and TV shows and whatever else they've got out there. So, I mean, it's kind of a toss-up. As far as the completely free side of it, Hulu is definitely the best option on the desktop, the Linux desktop. As far as paid option on the Linux desktop, I'd still almost go with Hulu at the moment. Now, as far as on the set-top type boxes, I own the Roku box, as you guys probably know. All three of these main services are available on the Roku box, so they are equal footing for me. I checked earlier today or yesterday, I think I checked yesterday. The Amazon app does support instant streaming now. The day it came out, the Roku app updated. As far as I understand, every device that Amazon is capable of streaming to through the video on demand service does now support the instant streaming as well. So that's a huge step for them. And of course there are a lot of Netflix-based devices, or devices that support Netflix, devices that support Hulu. As far as I understand, the Hulu content, though, gets a bit limited when you go to streaming to devices, so that's a bit of a bit of a trial for it. Just sort of check to see if the content you want is on it. I'm really going around in circles here, guys, but the point I'm trying to get at is there are a lot of video services out there. I'm currently subscribed to Netflix on the Roku box. I can't get Netflix on my my computer here at home or on my phone, which is really sort of disappointing to me. And I was considering the possibility of switching over to the Amazon video service. Just wanted to get your takes on the give and take of all of them, give you sort of my opinions on them. So let me know what you think of the three big video services in the comments below. If you have any suggestions for other ones, keep in mind I realize these are all mainly US-based services. I think Amazon does do international, but correct me again if I'm wrong. But if you do have any other suggestions, definitely let me know in the comments. Keep in mind I do own a Roku box, so if there's a channel available for it, that would be awesome. Otherwise, if it works on Linux, if it's streaming through there and it's legal, I don't mind paying a little bit. You know, I just thinking about possible content options. But that's about all for now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you again very soon.